haul for you today. I had a couple of errands to run and I saw some really great things. So I had to go to TJ Maxx to return something that I had ordered online, which I'll explain in a second. So I ended up finding a couple of other things instead. And then I had to make a return at Walmart because I accidentally picked up a junior sized item. And then I found a couple of other things, and their fitting rooms were open, which was super exciting. Because for the last year plus, fitting rooms have been closed. And then I stopped by Dollar Tree, and I have some inspiration from some other YouTubers with larger channels that I want to pass on to you. And really, I just thought it would be fun to pop on and do a video, even though I wasn't originally planning to do a video about this. So let's start, I guess, with Walmart. I've never done anything, I don't think, from Walmart on this channel before. I have a couple by me. One is, the closest one is just a regular Walmart that's been around since I've been like in high school or whatever. And then the other Walmart is a super Walmart, and that's like 12 minutes away. And I thought about going out there today, but I just wanted to stay closer to home because I had so many errands to run. So let's start there. So first of all, I picked up the magazine. I don't always read this first magazine or whatever, but sometimes I like the tips and tidbits in here, so I picked up one of those. Now, these are two things, of course, I saw after I had already left the fitting room. And hopefully they fit, but these are the Athletic Works brand, which I'm guessing is probably a Walmart brand. These were $9.96. So I got these. I like to walk in summer. I walk outside. I'll do about 2 miles, and in nice weather, you know, I usually walk anywhere from 2 to 4 times a week outside. So I got these. They're like athletic shorts. They have a liner inside, like running shorts, but a lot of my running shorts are from when I was younger and thinner, and they're really short, and I'm getting close to 40. I'm 39 now, and I just feel a little bit weird sometimes, even though like my legs are probably my best feature. I feel a little weird wearing like super short, like 2.5 inch, 3 inch inseam shorts. I don't know, just that's how I've been feeling for the past couple of years. So it's kind of like, well, how do I find something that's like more coverage but doesn't look like dowdy, you know? Like I don't want to need to wear Bermuda shorts or anything. So I got these. They're 5-inch inseam with liner. I got them in black, which I'll have to try them on. And then I'm all about like, green is my favorite color, and I love like olive green and drab green. So I got these, which are the exact same shorts. Like I said, they were $9.96. I grabbed myself a medium, which is my usual size, so hopefully they work. Then these I actually tried on. So Time Tru, and I had ordered a pair of Time Tru shorts, and then I had ordered a pair of Sofia Vergara pants, which did not fit, which everyone says they're like are your perfect size. But then I was reading deeper into the reviews, and people were saying they size all the way up to like 10 and 12 when their dimensions are like similar to mine, and I'm usually like a 6'8". So I'm not sure if that's true. These kind of appeal to me. So these aren't the same as the Time Tru ones that I had originally gotten. Those had like a button fly, and I knew I got my normal 6, and then I realized I probably had a size up. So the way it works is 4'6" is small and 8'10" is medium. I feel like I'm like a 6.5 sometimes, which is not a 7, because that would be junior sizing, and junior sizing does not work for me. These were $12.86, and they are slip-on. I really like the color. I was between this and a darker color. I like the roll. It's a little bit longer. I don't know what the inseam is. I don't think there were tags anywhere saying. Maybe it's like a 5-inch inseam or so. So I did get the medium. Like I said, they're $12.86, and they are pullover. And I kind of like that because depending on what top you're wearing, it will lay nicer than over the fly and the zipper. Okay, I just realized that I had put stuff in the dryer, but I didn't hit the start button and it was beeping. So one other thing I picked up was, I think this is also by Time Tru. Yes, this is also by Time Tru. These are another pair of shorts. They're relaxed fit. I got them in medium. They're listed as the TT beach short. Let me see if this is listed as anything. This is the TT woven short, and it's relaxed fit stretch. So these were $11.44. They have pockets. They feel super silky. I originally was looking at a pair of tie-dye ones, and then I saw this pattern in blue. So those are the ones I actually tried on, and then I decided that I actually think I wanted black, or like this charcoaly color, because I thought maybe it could go with more, like if I was wearing like a black tank. I just thought it acted more as a neutral since the blue wasn't actually denim. But these fit nice. They're a little bit shorter, but they're super flowy, relaxed, and I think that they would feel really comfortable. My mom and I do craft shows in the summer, and sometimes it can be really hot, especially the ones in July and August and September. So I got these because I thought, you know, they would be nice. Like, denim can be kind of uncomfortable when it's like super hot, 90 degrees with like 80% humidity or whatever. So these are amazing. They would also make great sleep shorts. They're incredibly silky, and they're just really cute. So yeah, and I think I said they have pockets. If not, they do have pockets. All right. Okay, so that is everything from Walmart. So then the story with TJ Maxx is I have been trying to find like a light colored skinny jean because I'm planning on doing this big closet purge. I was going to do it this weekend, but it's really cold here this weekend. It's like 45, kind of rainy, and I really wasn't feeling it. So I plan on doing it next weekend. So plus with Mother's Day, I have guests coming over, and I just didn't want to have, like, if I didn't finish today, and some of the guests haven't ever seen the house, so I didn't want the carryover if I was actually like tearing apart my closet and my clothes and my dressers to be like all over the place for someone seeing the house the first time. So it makes more sense to really do it next weekend. So I've been looking for a pair. I've been trying to like streamline my wardrobe, kind of level it up into this new phase of life that I feel like I'm entering as I'm getting closer to my 40s. And so I've been looking for a pair of skinny jeans. So I really like the Nicole Miller Soho High Rise Skinny, which I'd ordered on tjmaxx.com before. And I had like a medium to dark wash, and I accidentally ordered the wrong size. I think I maybe even hauled it on this channel because I sized up to 8 in them. And so I went back, returned those, ordered an 8 online because they don't carry, or at least if they do carry it, I couldn't find it in the store. And so I ordered them, and they're an 8, and I put them on, and they were like, they fit, but not comfortably. Like, they were tight even though they fit. And I also am, when I'm going through this closet, not only do I want clothes for this phase of life, I want clothes that I grab and I feel good in. And it's not like, oh no, I have to wear those clothes when I'm feeling a certain way, or, you know, like I need to be able to put it on and fit, and things need to fit, because I'm sick of going and getting ready for like work or something and having to change like 5 times. So actually the other items I got in that online order are these black camo leggings with pockets that are amazing. They're Yogalicious, I think is the brand, maybe, I'm not sure, off of tjmaxx.com, but they're super silky and I'm very happy with them. They're like high rise with like a really thick waistband, and these are black camo, which is, I'm obsessed with all things camo right now. So long story short, I tried on the lighter version of the Nicole Miller jeans in the 8. They were tight, and I was like, well, this makes no sense because I don't remember the other ones being tight. So I took them out and I compared the waistbands, and lo and behold, the darker wash is actually like slightly larger, and that's probably just enough where they probably would have been more comfortable. So I don't know if, I kind of expect with like a higher end brand, not that TJ Maxx is a higher end brand, but these jeans retail normally for $99. I would think that the sizing consistency would be a bit better, but I guess not. So anyway, that was the long story. I do have to try on these items because TJ Maxx still has their fitting rooms closed, but I saw these last time and I had them in my hand, and I was like, you know what, I am going to get them and see what happens. So these are a minimalist jegging mid-rise, fitted from waist to ankle, and it hits just above your ankle. These are an 8/29. The brand is Curve Appeal, which, I mean, if I'm being like a label obsessed person, I don't even know what that means, but it's got some kind of panel in it that does a shaping system. And these apparently regularly retail for $58. So maybe they're like a department store brand, but I've never heard of them. But I really liked the wash on them, and I just, here's what they look like. I just like the wash on them. and they're really, really soft, and it feels like they have a lot of like stretch in them. And I had this other brand 1822 in my hand as well, but thought about getting both, and I really don't need both, so I chose not to. But I'm pretty excited to see if those will work out. Then these are the same shorts I think I did a haul for on this channel. This D jeans brand, I sized up. I think I had ordered a 6, they were too tight, so I ordered an 8, and we'll see if those work. It's really a shame that they haven't decided to open the fitting rooms yet. I was really surprised. The guy at the return desk at Walmart is the one who told me that their fitting rooms were open, so I was hopeful that when I went up to TJ Maxx, because the last time the cashier had said that she thinks they would be opening soon, I was hoping they'd be open, but they weren't. So hopefully these work out. Like I said, I've been looking for longer inseam shorts, and I have shorts, you know, from last season, but those are another thing that I need to sort out. So my clothes are going to end up going to, we have Goodwill, Salvation Army, and yes, I know Goodwill is for profit, but our Goodwill out here is like really clean, and the drop-off process is a lot more streamlined than the Salvation Army, which people tend to like use as a dumping ground, and there's just like stuff everywhere, and it's super overwhelming. Plus I'd really like to go into the Goodwill out here and potentially do a video to see if I can find any cool clothes, or if I can find any you know, books or anything like that, or home decor items. So that might be something that I'll do, so give me a thumbs up. And I just realized I never even did an intro, but give me a thumbs up if you'd like to see like a Goodwill thrift haul kind of thing. If you're new here, my name is Jen. Hi. I might clip this out and put it to the beginning, or I might just leave it here. Not really sure. If you're new, this is an introverted lifestyle channel, so I do shopping hauls, Dollar Tree hauls, decor hauls, beauty, crafting videos, writing videos, book reviews, kind of anything that strikes my fancy. So if you love those things too, then I hope you will stick around by hitting that subscribe button. And now let's move on. So, okay. I needed coffee, and in one of my other videos I mentioned that TJ Maxx and HomeGoods has a better selection. But in their food aisles, they carry coffee, and you can get 16 to 18 ounces for anywhere between like $4.99 and I think $5.99. This one was $5.99. I actually had a different one in my hand, and then I was hoping they might have some in checkout, and they did. This is one of them. This is dark chocolate ecstasy. I don't even know what, it's Grand Cafe, I guess. Honestly, I don't know what brand it is, but I like flavored coffee, so I got this. And like I said, HomeGoods has a better selection, but TJ Maxx did have some. Lucky you if you have one of those stores that's kind of like both in one. Then this is totally an impulse purchase. I don't have wireless earbuds, but first of all, I thought this packaging was really cute. So I do have I had like Skull Candy headphones, and one of the buds like stopped working. But it also had a mic on it, so then I have some like less nice headphones that have a mic on them. So I like to use that if I'm doing like a time-lapse wreath making video and to narrate, or if I'm talking on the phone if I go for a walk or whatever. And the audio is not great, like if I'm listening to a podcast or music. So then I was thinking maybe if I'm doing yard work and wearing my headphones, and I'm sure everyone knows, which is probably why nobody wears regular wired earphones anymore. Like, you know, it gets ripped out of my ear if I go to grab something, or if I'm cutting the grass while I'm wearing them. Long story short, I'm intrigued by these, and they were only $10. I thought earbuds were like super expensive. Maybe I'm just thinking of the ones that are like Apple version, but these were on clearance and they were at checkout for $10. So plus I like the packaging. It's very whimsical and cute and happy. Like I know I don't look like a unicorn, rainbow, glitter kind of person, but I kind of am, and I think that's because I'm an 80s child. So, but yeah, I'm excited. If you've ever tried these and you know if they work well or have any thoughts, let me know. It says travel charging case, Bluetooth, fast 5.0 fast auto connect and auto on off, up to 8 hours of playtime, and a built-in mic. So we'll see. It's getting kind of dark, but I know it's been like overcast and then sunny, and then overcast and sunny, and then drizzling, then sunny, and kind of crazy weather. So then I grabbed this. Now they didn't have a medium. So first, let me backtrack. I saw this on the clearance rack in like the plus size section, and I was like, oh, why don't they have it in like non-plus or Missy, I don't know what regular, I don't know what non-plus sizing is. Non-plus sizing, I guess. I was like, oh, why don't they have it? And it was on the clearance rack in the plus size section. It was not on the clearance rack in the regular non-plus section. So it was $16.99, but it's Lucky brand and it's normally $39.50. And it's incredibly soft. And like I said, I'm super obsessed with camo right now. So they didn't have a medium, and I didn't think a small would fit. So I thought a large could work in terms of like slouchiness or whatever, but I'm very particular about my shirts. Like I have a spinal fusion, I have Schuberman's disease. I think there's a video somewhere on my channel about that, but it would be from like 2016. But I'm very particular about like how shirts hang from my back. I like them to be flush against my body, kind of. I don't know if that makes sense. But this is super soft, and I kind of like how it's like a subtle camo. I mean, it's camo, but it's not like, it's pretty muted, and it just, like I said, it's a really soft shirt. So this is Lucky. It was $16.99. It was totally an impulse purchase. There's your Lucky. And like I said, they have them in plus too. So, you know, but you might have to hunt around to find it. But very excited about that as well. Okay. Whoops. Sorry, I'm throwing gift cards and receipts everywhere. All right, now on to the Dollar Tree haul. So, I guess if you were just here for TJ Maxx and Walmart, I bid you adieu. And, oops, my dog's right there looking out the window. I bid you adieu, and I hope that you will come back again. So Dollar Tree kind of had some interesting things happening. I asked the checkout ladies if there was going to be a Dollar Tree Plus coming my way because I saw Catherine from, does it Do It on a Dime, I think. I was curious if we were going to get a Dollar Tree Plus because she lives in the South somewhere, I think, and they are rolling them out. There's like 100 and something of them if you like look online to research it. And I don't think any are coming to where I live. At least that's the impression the cashier gave me. But they are basically a section in the store where you can get $3 and $5 items. And some of the stuff Catherine showed, if I remember, I'll link her video about it. It was recent, like within the last like week or 2 weeks, depending on when I post this. But super intriguing, and there were some amazing items in there. Anyway, in regular good old-fashioned Dollar Tree, and Dollar Tree is my favorite because everything is actually $1 unless it's on sale, or unless it's cards, because then it's 2 for $1. But I don't even kind of know where to start. So I guess I'll start with something else. That's a shout out to another like DIYer or crafter person. So the Daily DIYer has been doing some, she does crafts and stuff, but she's been doing, and she has a channel called The Cozy Christmas Cottage, which is also super fun at Christmas time. But she has been doing kind of like Dollar Tree organization and hacks and stuff like that. So she had said, which she was correct, that there were these ice cube trays. I saw them in like a blue color, that's I think a seasonal color, and then in white with these lids. So I have some Dollar Tree ice cube trays that when my ice cube maker wasn't working, I used. They're kind of thin, they're hard to get the ice cubes to pop out, but for $1, I think you got 2 for $1, like meh, that's fine. These look like they're the same more or less, which is funny because there's like big ones and small ones and I never noticed. But they have the lid, and she was using them to store earrings for earring organization. And I think that this would also work for necklaces and bracelets and potentially rings. So I picked up a couple because I'm totally going to use her idea. That is the Daily DIYer. Her channel is super fun, so you should check her out. I didn't mean to throw those, but whatever. So then I saw in the same area, at least in my store, it's like where the baskets are and all that kind of stuff, and at my store it's along the back wall, they had these. These are amazing quality. So they remind me of OXO. I don't know if that's how you actually say the brand. That's how I say it. But they also had them in white, but I got black because I thought the black just looked so nice. This is the Essentials, and these are drawer organizers with the rubber. They have like this like rubber thing here, and I was just super impressed. So I got this one, and then I got one of this size. So for comparison, these are the size differences. And then I got one of these, which is you get 2 for $1 for the square one. So wow. Is there also a tray? I feel like there's a tray too. There is. Okay. Doesn't say. So usually I think in terms of like squares, don't ask, but like in my head I'm like the two little ones make like a longer rectangle. Okay, anyway. So this one you also get for $1. So this is, so there's two here, the short one and the tall one. And then these little ones and then this as well, which, wow. Like look at the little nubs on the bottom, like little rubberized nubs, they don't move around. I was really impressed. Because I know you can find stuff like that at Bed Bath & Beyond or Office Max or wherever, or Target, and it is not costing you $1 for those. Alright, last but not least, I grabbed a book. I always like to peruse the book section because you never know what you will find. And this particular book, I have the hardback of the first version, and this is the sequel. So the hardback of the first book is The Diabolic. So I picked up The Empress by S.J. Kincaid. This is young adult literature. And I don't really want to spoil myself, but it just says an empress is graceful, an empress is a partner, but most important, an empress is human. So I never read The Diabolic, but I've had the book for a while. Obviously so long so that the second book is now out in paperback. But yeah, I don't care if they don't match in this point because this was only $1, so I'm not going to work hard to match it, but I thought that was pretty cool because I know this is a popular YA series or duology or whatever. Alright, so now for some random kind of things. I'm saving the best, well what I think are the best things for last, although those like trays were pretty amazing. So this was kind of randomly sitting there. The one I wanted was a turtle, but he was broken and I didn't see where else they were in the store. He kind of has some like, he could use a paint job potentially on his hat, but then again it looks worn and it's going to be outside. Little pot climber. So he's a little gnome. Got him for my pots outside. I just think it's cute and it's $1 and it's really heavy for $1 though. And then it has like these metal hangovers. What did they have? They had this, the turtle, and an owl, which I love owls, but because it's like summer, I don't know. Owls make me think of fall, so I got the little gnome guy instead. Then I picked up two of these, which I had a deck at my old house and I had bunting, and eventually over time they faded. I think I got them from like the US Flag store, online or something like that. But these were only $1 and I haven't opened them up to see. Actually, let's open them up to see. Why not? That's what we do here. So I was thinking, was I have a fence and I was thinking, oh, they even came with string. I usually use, I have like a huge spool of like a jute wire sort of thing. I don't want to tear it. Okay, and it's taped. It's like all sorts of things happening here. Okay, so I usually use jute wire, but I think these have like, it feels like they have like a fishing line. See, but I was thinking of just putting it on the gate to the fence. I have a gate on either side, and I was thinking I could just get some of the jute twine and tie it on, and it's only $1, so when it's frayed and crummy, I don't care. At the end of the season, I will just dispose of it, which technically it's American flag, so it should probably go in one of those bins. And not in the trash. And if you didn't know, there are special bins to dispose of the American flag in, kind of similar to, they look like mailboxes. They're and they're usually at like your city hall, and they're very similar to how you would dispose of like that's also where we go to dispose of prescription medicine. You're not supposed to throw that in the trash or flush it down the toilet either. You're supposed to dispose of them in specially marked bins, and for me those are at our city center, if you didn't know. Okay, so that's what I was thinking of doing with those. Now these are the fun items that I'm so I always stop and look at the decals. They're kind of in like the crafting section. It's like the school craft book sticker kind of section. It's all in one aisle at my Dollar Tree. And I always look at the wall decals and they're nice. Like if I had children or something like that, I think there's many beautiful options. None have particularly stood out to me until I saw these. And if you follow me on Instagram, I recently posted a post that is some of my favorite shelves, which have some of the books I've written on them, and then some artwork that I had commissioned of two characters from one of my series, and I just feel like these would look so cute. So these are like these boho gold and green and pink. There's a couple shades. There's like a light pink and then like a slightly darker pink. Just feathers. I almost called them flowers. They had tons of flower ones though. And I just thought they would look cute, and they're $1, and this is Main Street Wall Creation. So something I noticed though, so these are all like displayed on like hooks, and it's like layers. However, if you walk at my store, if you walked slightly down on a bottom shelf, they had piles of a few other styles. So keep that in mind, that not everything is always in the same spot or always all together. All right. Then they had boxes of these, which blew my mind. Because for me, for $1, if it doesn't work out or looks lame, I really don't feel like I'm that put out. So in my laundry room, it's off of my kitchen, and it's like long and narrow. The furnace and such is in there as well. So then there's a washer, dryer, and a sink, and then some cupboards. And my dad and I have been talking about stacking the washer and dryer, and then on the opposite side, so like it would take out a cabinet, but then putting in like a cabinet that could act as like a proper, maybe not a proper pantry, but kind of a proper pantry, because right now there's not really a pantry. Everything has been working, so we'll see if we decide to do that, but I've been thinking about on the opposite wall, which would be like the door wall, the utility box is there, but then I was thinking of getting some cool, like, I've seen some cool peel and stick wallpaper that on Amazon and Kohl's, the same brand, that Roommates brand, is carried on both. I was thinking of putting like some peel and stick wallpaper on that wall. And then I found these, and they had 3 different kinds. They had a stones, it would look like stones. Then they had, actually they had 4. They had stones, they had the one I'm about to show you. They had one that was like, it looked like, let me show you what it is. Self-adhesive wall tile. So I got the Subway style kind. I'm kind of mind blown by this, because I've seen things like this, but I've never seen things like this at Dollar Tree. And so they had this one, which is the Subway tile. Then they had, and it's not unlike the tile actually in my kitchen, it's similar but not the same. So they had this, and then they had like rocks, like little pebbles it looked like. Then they had one that was tile, but it was like gray, black, white, and like had some design elements to it. Then they had one that was like grayish white, and it kind of looked like, it had like striations. I was gonna say it kind of looked like wood, but it didn't. But it had like striations, and I thought about for a second getting that one. But then I was like, no, I'm gonna get this one because it's more classic. So I got 4 of them. They are 12 inches. I'm guessing by 12 inches because they remind me of the Cricut paper. It says, make sure the surface is clean and dry. Peel off the transparent sheet on the back of panel. Apply panel to a flat surface. Line up panels side by side. And they do, because I did that to see if they actually like work, and they do. Like if the faux grout lines would like line up or not. And they actually do line up, which is cool. So I got 4 of them. And it says finished results, but anyway, so we'll see if it turns out and doesn't look like butt. I will take a picture and insert it into this video, but I thought it would be fun. I like to play, and like I said, $4, if it looks crappy, I really don't care, because I'm not out a lot of money, and maybe it would look really cool, who knows. So that was pretty exciting, but they had like boxes of them. Okay, then I found, oh, I guess I have a couple things. I thought I only had one more thing. Oh, I picked up some chalkboard tags because I have some sticky adhesive chalk labels that are removable, that I had ordered from Amazon because I wanted to label my drawers, and I labeled containers, but I struggled with like felt bins. I want them to be labeled, but the labels don't stick always to the felt, and they fall off a lot. So these I figured I could tie to the handle if I wanted to as an alternative. So it's just chalkboard tags with jute cord from the Crafter's Square, and you get 4 pieces. But they had a box of these, and I almost walked by them. I think they were in the picture frame aisle, but it's a letterboard, and it's from Special Moments Memories Collection, and it comes with the letters and the board, and it has a like hanger on the back, so you can hang it on the wall if you wanted to. But I used to be very active in Bookstagram, and this would have been amazing because these are expensive. A letterboard for $1, and it's like the perfect size if you're using it in a photograph. It's not too big, so if you are a photographer, letterboard at Dollar Tree. And now I'm thinking about it, one of the girls I work with also does like photography and various other things on the side, and maybe I should have picked one up for her. Oops. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for this. So my time as a UVM brand ambassador has closed, but they did send out a survey and asked us if we would be interested in staying on for fall 2021, and I definitely would be interested in staying on. And I would definitely, if I am able to stay on, I would definitely use these in my photos because I think it's really cool. I'm very excited about this actually. So this is probably like the coolest thing besides the clothes, I guess, that I bought, that I just $1. So like I said, they were in the picture section. If you are a photographer or if you are having a grad party, it's grad and the year and your child's name, I feel like the possibilities are kind of endless. Wedding tables, where the guest book is or where anything is, label each of the tables with this. It doesn't have the back, but you can either lean it up against something, or I'm sure it wouldn't be hard to glue something to the back to make it into like a proppable picture frame. But that would be an option too. It feels like the back is just cardboard, but wow, this is super exciting. So yeah, that was my little shopping extravaganza. I also stopped at a local bakery where they have tons of gluten-free stuff, and I had a lemon strawberry cheesecake, which is it's crustless, so I guess technically it kind of would also be keto, I guess, because high fat cream cheese and whatever. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you stayed with me this entire time, I also thank you. I'm not sure how long it is because I did stop and then start a new reel or whatever. But thank you for joining me. And some other videos I think I'm going to have coming up is my May Ipsy bag will be coming. I don't think it's shipped yet, but I did customize my item, so I know that's coming soon, and I will do a video about that. I'm thinking of doing a my experience with ThredUp kind of video because I feel like I may have a unique experience with them. What else do I have coming up? I'm reading this amazing book called Half-Life about Marie Curie, and it's wonderful, so I'll have a book review about that on the channel soon. I think I have about 200 pages left, so might be a couple weeks. I plan on doing some reading tonight because I didn't read the past couple of days because I was really tired. So there will be a video for that. When I make my 4th of July Americano deco mesh wreath, I'll have a video for that. I have a couple little DIY items from Dollar Tree that I wanted to flip into other things, so I might be doing a video for that. And maybe combine multiple DIYs into it, and so maybe I'll pick up some other things in the meanwhile. What else? I think that's it off the top of my head. I can't think of what other videos I have planned, but that's what's coming. If you'd like to see a Goodwill thrifting haul type of video, please let me know in the comments. If you are interested in anything related to my purging of my closet and streamlining my wardrobe and organization or anything like that, let me know that in the comments, or let me know anything else that you'd like to see. My friend and I made plans to meet at a place that's an hour for each of us because we live about an hour and a half away from each other. So there's a place about an hour for each of us, and we went to a crystal shop and like TJ Maxx and some other stores out there. Well, there's another crystal shop that she went to check out, and I think they have like tarot cards and different things, so like new age, metaphysical, spiritual or whatever. So we're gonna be going there, and I know that there's a World Market and a Home Goods and a TJ Maxx. So I'm really looking forward to that. That will be in a couple weeks, so if I get any cool items, I'll definitely do a video about that. And thank you. Thank you for being here. So I hope if you are a mother, I think this will be up late, or it might post on Mother's Day. But either way, I hope that you had a great Mother's Day or have a great Mother's Day. And I will see you next time. Bye. Stay introverted.